Alright, hello guys. Okay, this is going to be a clan war between Team TQ and Team GMMA. I just have to make sure I add these guys on Skype. Let's see. Enemy. Alright, I am casting right now. Get me on the call next. Okay, so now this is lagging now. You guys can obviously see that he only Skypes the girls, but anyway. So okay, back to the game. This is going to be just a friendly little last-minute clan war between clans TQ and GMMA. GMMA is for gaming and mixed martial arts. I don't know much about them, but I will definitely learn more throughout this little cast. They are being represented by Gray Mullet. Just call him Gray to be easier. He's a Terran in the top against DanTe, who is a random player, and he's going to be the Protoss spawning in the bottom left. This is Delta Quadrant, 4-person map. Very, very good map with some interesting games on it. I do want to say that GMMA does have a website. You should check them out. It's gmma.us. Definitely check them out. I'm going to learn more about them and say some actually better things than this. So for now, let's just check out the game. I'm trying to ignore the chat. I said to tell them that I'll add them after the game. I don't want to tab out. So if you're watching this is on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna put links to the other clan's site. Remember, GMMA, gaming and mixed martial arts. It's a good combination of nerd and jock, which is something I very, very heartily endorse, simply because I'm actually a powerlifter as well as a hardcore StarCraft nerd, because you can tell because I'm casting, and it's awesome. So for now we can just see normal opening, gateway, barracks, not really anything out of the ordinary. Orbital command come in at a very normal time. Right now, this is really distracting to have the chat here, but basically, this is a very simple game. DanTe is a random player. He's probably one of the leaders of Team TQ, which does stand for Think Quick. I'm actually their official caster. So check out their site. I'll put a link to that also under this video. I believe my sound's not too high. It's the first time I actually use these settings because I'm gonna be on Skype with these guys soon. But let's check it out. Okay, Warp Gate is coming out, Chrono Boosted out. It doesn't seem like DanTe saved up his Chrono Boost for getting Warp Gate, so I don't think we're gonna have an all-in Warp Gate push or anything. But let's see what's going on. Here we do have another barracks coming down for Gray. Tech Lab, Marauders. Does seem like concussive shells are researching. He could actually put a little bit of early pressure on Protoss right now. It does seem like he's going to try and do that. Yeah, this angle does not seem like he's going to try and go for the Zelnaga watchtowers. Although he might actually. Oh, he's just moving out to forward position. Alright, so let's see what's going on. We do have another gateway coming out. Excuse me. Does seem like there's another gateway coming out, so it could actually be a lead into a 2-gate robo build. Doesn't seem like anything else will be going on. Let's see what this pro puts down. Gateway. So 3-gate. Maybe a 3-gate robo, or possibly just like a 3-gate pressure into expand. It's another strong play, and here we have some probes coming here to help defend the early pressure from Gray. This is a little bit of a sticky spot for DanTe because these Marauders can do a lot of damage. You can snipe off the probes as well as getting the Stalker. But good force field. These probes can actually surround the Marauder, take away its ability to kite, and do a solid amount of damage. With this Marauder blocked off in the back, it's going to be actually a very solid hold from DanTe. Our Warp Gates out, because Warp Gates will help this whole thing. Warp Gates are almost out. But one-on-one, a Marauder does beat a Stalker, so DanTe does have to control this well, make sure he doesn't lose the Stalker, because that could definitely not go well with the fact that these other Terran units are coming in to put pressure on. This is actually a really, really well played on Gray's part. Solid early pressure. Warp Gates are out, more units are out, so DanTe is now safe. He can pull back these probes and just continue mining. Okay, so Stim is coming back, so I'm going to take a venture and say that Gray's going to push out. The second Stim is done. Let's just see if we can go for like an all-in barracks push. Or going to go in for some medevacs as well. It does seem that we see only barracks. Interesting. No further tech coming. But he has done damage with the early pressure from these guys up into DanTe's front. He was able to take out probes, as well as just the stopping of the mining time and killing off that beginning army from Protoss. Let's see. Something that, wow, OMG, let that probe ninja. Oh! DanTe being tricky and warping in the back. I wish I'd missed that. Oh, I'm getting called. Alright, well, hello people I'm now talking to on Skype. Oh, it's answer. I'm pressing answer. Okay. Wait, is this a video call that's going on? But anyway, going on the early pressure, not the early pressure, the back of the base pressure. These SUs having to run away. The Sentry and Zealots are in there, but there's the army. The army was at the front. But now what's DanTe going to do? He's going to push in while he's drawing the army back over here with the SCVs. What's going to go on? Where's the army? Okay, so Gray does spot the pressure coming in here. What's going on? Stim is not done yet. So the question is, how is he going to be able to do this? You got to get the Zealot in front. The Zealot's got to tank the hits from the Marauders. The Zealots are really the ones that are going to take the damage and allow the Stalkers to do the DPS. And if the Zealots can actually close in, they will do a lot of damage. That's why Charge Lots are so strong against the Bioforce. Here we go, 3 more Zealots. This Sentry is actually still alive, and it does have enough for a Guardian Shield, which should be incredibly, incredibly useful against more calling on Skype. Hello, people on Skype. Hey, alright, you're gonna hear me casting, just so you know. Alright, so yeah, now here we go. We got misplaced force field, but still, that army is gonna be able to take out this Zealot and Sentry without taking too much damage. But whereas DanTe's army is gonna pressure the front, that supply depot is damaged. He can definitely try and take that out. But that army is just too big. DanTe's got to pull back. He does lose that Zealot, though. Why is he... There we go. With the... Oh, another misplaced force field. DanTe's got to get better with those force fields. And Stealth is lagging. Stealth always seems to lag. But, Oh, okay. I remember you lagging, though, in some of the other games that were before. Yeah. Alright, anyway, DanTe does seem to going to transition out of this with a Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine is an incredibly useful thing to have against Terran, because if there's no missile turrets or anything, then the DTs can go in and one-shot SCVs. Looks like there's a supply drop. There doesn't seem to be much of a future plan from Grays. There's no command center, there's no expansion. He does seem to be getting ghosts, which are very, very strong. Moo is left the game. But now, okay, proxy pylon. DanTe is going to be able to warp in DTs to this pylon and move in. The DTs are doing damage to the main army. Where's the turret? Okay, turrets are being put up by Gray, so he's going to be safe from the DTs from harassing, assuming he can get attacking units in there. But he's got a... If he can wall off again, that would be another really easy way to help the defense. He is just going to stand there with his army, make sure that the DTs cannot get into the mineral line. The missile turret is done. He can definitely take... solid defending job from Gray. I think Gray did scout this hidden expo from DanTe, so that's going to be... That could be taken out. Like this. If Gray can actually time when he takes it out so that... Right before DanTe can actually use the expansion to his own advantage, it gets taken out, and DanTe basically loses 400 minerals, and that would put Gray into a very, very good position. Alright, so what... Oh, here's the expansion planning from Gray. He is going to build the command center at his back expo, but DanTe is going to have to do a lot to make sure that his upper right hidden expo actually stays alive. But he does have DTs. Really, Gray has got to tech up to Ravens and tech up fast. It's going to be a ghost to EMP the DTs because that will reveal them. Unless Gray can do that, he really cannot push out at all because the DTs will just wreck him. But now this SCV is still running around. Yep. The expansion has finished. So now we can... if DanTe can keep that alive, that could keep him in the game, assuming that this force... with the ghost included, is not going to take it out. But DanTe is tagging. There's the EMP to take out the ghost. Very well done on Gray's part. So now DanTe's got to get up to his expo and try and keep it alive. Because if he loses all those pros and the Nexus, that's a huge loss to his income and stability to macro. If DanTe can actually manage to push out into Terran's main, that could be key to coming back. Yeah, by the way, guys, I am going to steal what you say and actually use it in the cast, so I appreciate that, even though you're not going to get credit for it unless people know who you are. But yeah, so thank you for that. Alright, so now where's the extra attack coming from Gray? Because he does need to get the Raven out, because those DTs are doing a lot of damage. This one Marauder is still taking out the Destructo Rocks in the back. Oh, that's funny. But, oh, charge has been researched, so these Zealots are going to be able to enclose a distance on this Bioforce, and DanTe is looking really good right now. He is defending this base, and Gray has to pull something really, really well, in order to pull some crazy move really well. That if he had gotten the orbital command sooner, he could have just called down some mules, and there's a pause. But anyway, if the orbital command had been made sooner, then he could have just muled, like double muled his one expansion, and that would have been really good. But apparently DanTe's mouse has been screwing up all game. He's got to fix that. Hopefully. Yeah. So anyway, it's kind of funny that DanTe's making excuses, especially when he is ahead in the food count and doing better, has a better income, a larger army. And is just that he's even at a higher tech level than Gray. Gray's only just now getting down to Starport. I think that's really what's been hurting him. Yeah. Yep. And then we have where's the mule? He's got the energy for it. He might be saving it actually because he doesn't have any Ravens now, so he could be using that for the DTs, which even goes to show the threat that DTs can have just on a psychological level. Because the fact that DanTe is just being able to sit back and macro up while Red is scared to move out. Red being Gray. Yeah, if Gray can actually manage to use this extra income into a large army and move out and just steamroll or attempt to steamroll over DanTe, that could actually be effective. The bunkers, yeah, but it doesn't seem like Gray has any plans to push out because he is creating 2 bunkers at his ramp for his main base. Yep, DanTe's second expansion is up. I love having like the reminders in my headphones, just saying, "Here, you're missing this, and you should probably talk about it." So I will. I appreciate it because if you can catch things that I miss, I will just say it and just make sure that all the information. Yeah, DTs are an incredibly good opening for a Terran, especially if they don't wall off, because then DTs just march right into the main, assuming there's no detection. Yeah, and that's why you have to spread out the DTs. If you can spread out the DTs so that one scan doesn't reveal them all or just run them out of the scan, a Terran may just simply rage quit just from that. And that's always pleasing. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so you guys watching the VODs. Right now, Team TQ is talking to me about the effects that DT has with just the fact that Terran has to use scans instead of mules. The DTs, assuming that they're away from a missile turret, can snipe supply depots, tech structures, really anything. But yeah, now that that Gray has his Raven now, he can actually push because he does have the detection. However, if DanTe can snipe the Raven and keep 1 or 2 DTs alive, and assuming that Gray wouldn't then EMP the DT to show the DT, DanTe could just win with the DTs even more, and the damage that they've done now already is incredible. But yeah, okay, medevacs and upgrades are coming from the Terran. The Terran is 1-1. I know DanTe has just started building a forge up here, but let's see. Storm is getting researched.